live chats are available. And that was it. Alright. Let's see. What should I put this? Well, I already knew, but I just need to figure out where to hold on to it. So yeah, if you don't know what it is, the well, I'll just wait till when someone just watches it first. If you don't know, the PBA US Open is coming up next. It'll be starting about like 11 to 12 minutes. So you better not to miss that. So, and I know people really enjoyed it of watching PBA bowling, and they are thankfully that I am doing this. So because I've been seeing that whoops. So yeah, that's what's gonna be coming up next. It'll be starting about like 10 to 11 minutes. So that's why I'm starting to live stream a little early. So everyone will get ready for it. So yeah, I'll close the curtain here, like probably all the way to here. I think that'll probably work, since the sun is not shining on that thing. Yeah, I think you can see it just fine. I just need to get a little bit of light so it's not too dark. So, which that's why I'm doing that. So yeah, this is the 2026 PBA US Open, and we have the top five step ladders advance to the TV finals. So yeah. So yeah, you better not to miss that. And yeah, I know you people are excited. So even so yeah, I just had to live stream a little early, so people will get ready to watch it. So I'll just keep the volume. Let me turn that one up a little bit. But I know I will start turning up on volume 20 when it's gonna start. So that's what I'll probably do that. Oh yeah, unfortunately I need to plug my. Well, my battery is 3/4, but if I keep plugging keep plugging in on my batteries, so there we go. I did plug it in. So I won't have to worry about not to let my battery to drain. So that's not good for that. Which is nice to put on full screen, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so it will be after this, so that's what it'll be. So actually it will show the pop up on the screen. So yeah, I know people wants to wait till when PB bowling starts. That's probably what the and I did move the my Lego Jurassic Park. You see, it's on my bowling lane, so I did have a little bit of work on it to replace the one pin string, but all of a sudden it did not even take as long. It's a really easy fix. So my bowling lane, it's back to business. So excuse me. And yeah, all live chats are available, so that's what I always put it. Like, yeah, so that's why I always want to do that. So yeah, everything's good. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a perfect full screen. If you couldn't even know what it is on the way right side, it's a tree light. So which, well, you can barely see it. It's right there all the way to the right side, but you cannot really see it. So, well, by the way, you can still see it, and that's all it cares. Yep. Yeah, I've been. So yeah, I do watch PBA bowling when I was a kid, but not all as much. But starting in 2019, I'm starting to watch PB bowling every time. So that's why, even though Jason Belmonte that he was on that the if you know about Do Perfect, the YouTube channel of bowling trick shots 1 and 2, Jason Belmonte was on that uh Do the Perfect as well too, of that bowling trick shots 1 and 2. So you will check it out. So alright, it will be starting in about like 5 minutes. So at least I have some light. Except for being dark all the time because it's not probably the helpful spots. I'll open my laptop now. So that's also probably do that. Yep, I already have one like already since when I started on that live stream about like less than a minute ago. Or no, I think it was about like a minute or two. Oh yeah, put this on mute on my laptop. which I did. I am now 239 subscribers now, which is good. 26 PBA US Open. I'm a genius. Yep, you are welcome. So, I already have a live chat. I probably didn't even see that. Mondays at 6:30. Always stories and shows on demand. Keloland Plus is sponsored by Comfort King. What better way to meet people when you're new to an area, and also meet people who have a shared experience with you. You know, whether we have World War II vets all the way up through global war terrorists. So you know, if I'm looking for something or I'm trying to find out something, they know, and they can. Fire weather station. Does a tremendous amount of activity. Oh, fire weather statement. Yeah, it's been so dry so far, so it's been so dry, so. Let the games begin. I want to help you get what you want. Maybe there was a reason why I kept you around. You think what I'm thinking? I think I might have some idea. So yeah, it is like really warm outside. That our high for today is 70 degrees, but our record high is 69. That was our record high to beat for today, which is back in 2020, which is 6 years ago. So hopefully this will be the time. And still it says 68. Yeah, we're on the special weather statement of the fire weather stuff. It has been so dry, so it's been so dry so far for us. Well, it's just only in the whole entire south, in South Dakota, so that's what it has been so far. So, yeah, well, I was been thinking to live stream on PB Bowling because, so since I've been seeing that they upload the YouTube videos, like couple days late, or sometimes more, or sometimes a little bit more, after when PB Bowling, the full show is done, I was like, yeah, I better live stream that. Yep, there it is. It is now 3 now, so it'll be showing up there. This feeling starts here. Shop local auto dealers and private sellers on the Keloland Auto Mall. Start your search on keloland.com. There we go. Patience, precision, the only defense in a major defined by glory and heartbreak. I've seen that heartbreak. The US Open. A 56-game marathon comes down to today. 5 players, 4 matches, 1 champion. No excuses. It's PBA Championship Sunday on the CW. Some of the biggest sporting
events in the world, like the Super Bowl and Indy 500. And for the PBA, it's the most coveted title of them all, the US Open, right here at Royal Pin Woodland. The only bowling center to have hosted all 5 of professional bowling's major championships. You see inside here. Let's take a look at
nebulous.
The 5-man field. It's a diverse one, starting with number 5 seed Andrew Anderson with 6 tour titles, and one of those, the 2018 Masters, which is very different from Tim Coy Jr., the number 4 seed, looking for his first ever title. Now, number 3, Chris Vive, has a US Open jacket, but wasn't able to celebrate in the moment because it was during COVID. And then number 2, Patrick Dombrowski, is the elder of the group at 46 years old, but is yet to win his first title. And the young, the number 1 seed, 29-year-old Anthony Simonson, is the most decorated of them all, with 5 major titles, including the 2022 US Open that he won in this very building. Alongside my 2-time title holder, Kyle Sherman, I'm Rick Allen. Okay, why is it so emotional to win this US Open?
Yeah, Rick, there's so much will and determination that goes into just making this show right here. I mean, the US Open is the truest test of a bowler's abilities that we have on the PBA Tour. These bowlers bowled 56 games across 4 different patterns, and they did everything between throwing plastic down the lane, lofting the ball 30 feet down the lane. I mean, you saw it all this weekend. And when you make this finals right here as a PBA bowler, you prove to everybody and yourself the caliber of bowler that you are.
And I mentioned the 2022 title that went to Anthony Simonson. So what a day that was for him. He was able to defeat top-seeded E.J. Tackett and become the first bowler to win 3 majors. That's right, Simo. He gets emotional, but that's...
Sorry guys, I don't know why it's...
Let's hear from the number 1 seed. He is with the 3rd member of our team, Taryn Hatcher.
All right, Simo, you have such a special history with this place, and you told us last night, regardless of what's going on, we're in Woodland Bowl, and that alone brings my confidence up. Where do you feel that added level of confidence impacts your game and the way you're able to approach competing here the most?
I mean, I think when you have confidence in yourself, it's easy enough to believe in yourself and make good shots. And we're going to go out and try to make 10 good shots today and see what happens.
Yeah, last night when we talked to you, you had ripped up your middle finger pretty good.
Can't find on CW. It's on channel 590. So that's what channel it is on. So just letting you know.
So keep that in mind whenever you rip open.
Somebody get this man a sponsorship. Okay, thank you for the time. We'll see you a little bit later.
Thanks.
So.
There you have it. Health tips with Anthony Simonson. Simo giving us tips about a torn finger. All right, the first match is coming up next. We have Andrew Anderson taking on Tim Coy Jr.
This is Fresh Bet. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors. There are no cut corners, no easy ways out. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real, fresh, healthy food belongs in everybody's bowl. Fresh Bet. Healthy food, fresh from the fridge.
What up, Witch? Let's go.
There we go.
Step into a world where the fun.
There we go. Got it. I was trying to get perfectly on the screen, so I'll put it a little bit down ways, a little bit. There we go. Got it. So I can look on my thing.
The night is yours to own. The moments yours to create. Make your own life. Only at Lucky Strike.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I did not check who was behind me at the game. Dude, she just pointed. That's Checking all stay first was the right move. I love you! Not checking who was sitting behind me was humbling. Yeah, check all stay first. You could save hundreds. Go Bruins. Go Bruins.
Opening day, just like we used to. I love being out here with Sam again, especially at the big game. It's why I wanted more for my symptomatic obstructive
I don't know
HCM.
what else to
So I
even
asked my
tell you.
cardiologist about Camzyos. With
Or maybe there
Camzyos,
is some
my
different
symptoms
set
have
of
improved, and I can be
channels
more
if
active.
you live it into
It's a
the
difference I can feel
different
and he can see.
Camzyos
cities.
is
So
proven to
if
reduce
you live it
obstruction in
into
the
the
heart
different
4
city,
times more.
so
Camzyos may cause serious side effects, including heart failure that can lead to death, a risk that's increased with serious infection, irregular heartbeat, or
well,
certain
it
other
is hard
medicines.
to even
Do not
find.
stop,
So
start, or change medicines or dose without telling your doctor. You must have echocardiograms before and during treatment. Seek help for new or worsening heart failure symptoms. Camzyos is only available
probably
through a
just
restricted program.
even
Before
more.
taking Camzyos, tell your doctor about all your
I
medical conditions
live
and
in
current
Sioux
unplanned
Falls,
pregnancy,
South
as Camzyos
Dakota.
may harm your
Like
unborn baby.
on these different set
Camzyos, first
of
class to treat symptomatic
cities,
OHCM.
they don't have the same
Ask your cardiologist about Camzyos.
channels. There's different ones.
When expectations are high, there's no
Okay,
room for
well.
uncertainty. To maximize impact, your logo needs to look great.
Pretty a
on the
little
right
bit
here
weird
and
then.
arrive on time. And
But-
that starts with 4imprint.
Yeah.
Visit 4imprint.com. 4imprint for certain.
Oh, he just got rid of that part. So he'll probably maybe just find it.
Soy sauce, that tangy taste explosion with a fruity kick, is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to taking it?
The PBA on the CW is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Drivers who switch to Progressive could save big. Quote today at progressive.com. And by Ace, the helpful place. Welcome inside the center. That's what they're shooting for on this championship Sunday. The green jacket as well as the 2026 US Open trophy. And the crowd getting a little raucous here. Okay, Kyle, talk us through the US Open 43 oil pattern.
Yeah, Rick, today we're bowling on the 43-foot oil pattern. The bowlers, this pattern is designed to play the outside part of the lane. The bowler's going to be bowling around the first arrow, maybe a touch left going into the pocket. What you're not going to see early on is bowlers throwing a big hook from the inside. This pattern has a speed
Man,
bump
that is
down
like
the lane.
so bright as heck.
And what happens in that speed bump, if you hit it going across the lane and don't get your ball to hook before that, it just hydroplanes and never gets into a hook. So bowlers are going to elect to play the outside part of the lane. They may migrate
I'll probably
in
just
a
close
little
it
bit
because
back
you
in
cannot
as the
really
lanes
even see it.
transition. But we're going to see a lot of high rep players playing the outside part of the lane. They have a great entry angle into
There we
the
go.
pocket. We should see
I didn't
some
even
nice work here.
notice that one, how much thing that it can get.
30-year-old and Tim Foy Jr., the 38-year-old. Here are the two players.
I'm Tim Foy Jr. from Seaford, Delaware, and I'm here to win my first major.
Hi, I'm Andrew Anderson from Holly, Michigan. I was runner-up last year. I'm here for redemption.
Higher-ranked bowler determines who goes first, and so Tim Foy Jr. said,
Age 30 years old, years pro. Well, 10 years pro, if I can properly speak here. So, right, here we go.
Andrew told us was he has one major already in the Masters.
All right,
First ball,
that's
he
pretty
said,
cool.
if I get another major, I'm in the Hall of Fame. I think about that every day.
Yeah, that was very apparent on Andrew's mind. And it's something as a young bowler you might not think
Nice
about.
strike
But
on the
once
start
those
for
titles start collecting, once those majors start collecting, especially a US
Andrew.
Open title, that dream becomes very real.
Yeah, I just figured that out. I was looking on the screen and it was a little bit light on that one. Nice little tap on the 10. Tim Foy.
Really tough format, too, on this one, Kyle, as far as the different oil patterns they've got to deal with, the number of games they're playing.
Yeah, these bowlers bowled 56 games this week, and the idea this week was 3 angles. The pattern designs for the 4 patterns was for the players to have to play inside. They would have to play the track area, which is around the second, third arrow, and they also, like this pattern, makes them play outside. So bowlers had to play all different parts of the lane this week, and the bowlers that you see here today were on top of their game.
7-pin stands for him.
Talking to himself there. One of the things he said was that was for you, Caleb.
Sometimes 7-pin can't stand it if you hit it.
Back home watching.
See, shot by 4 here. Looking to get off to a great start with an early double. Comes
Like
in
an early
just
double,
by-
but the 7-pin stands. Alright, got a spare.
Something there. It's important to elect that four
Still
is
cannot
throwing
see those scoreboard yet. So that I still don't see it yet. Okay, there it is. I was trying to trying to find that
That's
thing.
one that when I go to my local center, I can pick up. Similar?
Yep, it's good.
Okay.
Foy is throwing a ball that performs very similar. It's technically a reactive ball, but it performs such like a plastic ball that it barely hooks. Now, Andrew elected to go with a slightly stronger ball, a storm concept.
No. Oh well. Wait.
That 10 pin.
All the 10-pin stands, like that camera angle did not even done this right.
10 pin there by Andrew.
Well, if you live it into a different city
Good shot there. Looking to stay
that
in with
it's
Foy.
not the same channels. I don't know what's to even tell you. I don't know what city that you live in, but I don't know.
A year ago,
Probably we'll see. But there is different of channels that in the different cities where these channels are not the same. So they are not the same.
478 days. Think about that. It had been a long
Yep,
drought.
there's Mike
There's had to be a
Albee.
long drought for Mike Albee, though.
Oh, look out! That's way right.
That we just
Yeah.
saw out of Andrew Anderson.
Yeah,
A
that was.
little wide there by Andrew, and it looked like he might have missed it at the bottom a touch.
Yeah, he just missed it at the bottom. You may
If we take a
see.
look at this shot. A little quick, that ball gets out to about 2 down lane.
Yeah.
We call it the super washout. He's got to get that ball to hook early. If you're not getting the ball to start early, the ball really doesn't.
Oh no. Yeah, he just completely missed that. So
Yeah,
open frame. So that's not good though for that.
All about keeping your angles in front of you.
Yeah, that wasn't.
In front of you. You can't.
That wasn't probably
a whole lot.
not
That was
close.
the challenge of this pattern.
So
That's what these players had to face this whole week. That's why they're throwing balls that don't hook a whole lot.
yeah, I
Again,
don't know.
they're-
I
they weren't allowed to
got
throw
myself
their
most
name.
confused
You see
about
Foy is throwing an X.
these
This has a
channels.
1.0
I don't really know.
hook
I
rate.
don't really.
Biggest ball you could
I don't
possibly
really go to different of cities. Oh,
Use the 10 pin.
at least a 10-pin, but what is up with that camera that did not even point it as right, not facing
Tim Foy Jr. And
all
again,
10 pins
the
here.
spare ball that they're going to throw.
Yeah, you may see that
They're not worried about
that
spinning
did
the
not
ball. They want
even
to
get
run
it.
after that
So
single pin.
Correct here. This is an actual plastic ball that Foy's going to throw. Looking to spare here to keep the lead on Andrew.
oh, got it.
And we want to remind you of-
Thought he was going to miss that one, but it didn't.
Everyone in America,
So yeah, you can live chat. Since all live chats were
visit
available,
GoBowling.com and sign up
so
for Go Bowling Free
you'll
America
go ahead and
promotion.
do that. I have 7 likes already, so keep dropping this one
Now again,
a like too.
urethane was banned in this competition.
And subscribe
Players would
to
probably
my
let
channel
them
and
throw
click
that
the
in
bell
this
for
case.
the
In this
notification bell
situation, but they can't
as well too,
let
so
Foy's throwing
you
this
won't miss it.
Semi-plastic ball, and Andrew's going with a reactive ball that kind of resembles urethane. But Foy here,
Oh,
that's what
10
you're gonna see
pin. That was
out of
such a good
plastic ball like
shot.
this. It doesn't quite have the driving capability.
Gee.
They're opting for some control.
That was a good shot.
over a ball that has maximum carrying capacity.
Yeah, that was a really good shot for him, but that 6 wrapped around the 10 too. It's like so fast, I cannot really even see it.
He's going to be able to start stringing them together.
Got it. That's 3 spares in a row now for Tim Foy Jr. And he's lead by 16 pins. So Andrew Anderson needs to
Coming after that open frame.
come up after the open frame. So if he gets 2 more strikes, he'll be
You got to get settled in.
Detroit by
Know your
6.
ball
So
for a major,
that's
but
what the
it's
goal
10
is
good
for him.
shots. It's bowling. It's what you've done all week. He needs to get dialed in right here.
Yeah, he needs to get dialed in right here. Okay, just enough. to get a strike.
When you take a look at the strike zone, Patrick, there, he's right around the first arrow, 4 down lane, but what you want to pay attention to today is ball speed. You want
You always want to pay attention to your ball speed, how much ball speed that you're supposed to be going. So,
they're gonna hit that little speed ball down the lane.
what are you watching this on?
So the players really have to have
It's
great control today from the right.
CW, so that's what it is. It says CW on your top right, so that's what you'll see it. Pick it up, and that was a good shot. So that would be his strike track right here. 18.1 miles per hour too. That's why you always want to pay attention to how much speed that you're supposed to be doing. It means you don't have to whale it. You always want to pay attention to how much speed that you're supposed to be going.
Interesting for Tim Floyd Jr.
When he lost in the semifinal match, when
puts a lot of work into his day job, which he is a corrections officer. He's a sergeant.
That's a good one. 6 reps around the 10 again.
Having a hard time.
That's the same thing on the left lane. So that's what Andrew Anderson needs. Glad Andrew Anderson needs that with a double. Now he is only determined by 5. So if he strikes here again, he'll be in the lead. So that's what the goal is. And he picks that one up.
Makes Floyd think, okay, now Andrew's going to keep striking. I have to start striking. 9's not going to be good enough.
Okay.
You mentioned him. He works as a correctional officer when he's not bowling, and he said he's grateful that at his work they are incredibly accommodating of his competition schedule. But we dug a little deeper on that, Rick, and it turns out Tim works tons and tons of overtime hours,
Alright, let's see if Tim Floyd Jr. will. He needs a strike. He has 4 nice spares in a row now. And he finally gets one here in the 6th, since he got a strike it in the first frame, since he has 4 nice spares in a row.
15 years and looking for his first title, as he is right now out in front of Andrew Anderson. We're at the halfway point of the first match. We'll be back right after this. It's Storm.
Alright guys, so I'll put this on mute here. So yeah, it's like a slow start for on Tim Floyd Jr. that he did strike it in the first frame, but that he got like 4 nice spares in a row. As he left the 7 pin in the second frame, and leaves the 10 pin the 3rd, 4th, and the 5th frame. So, and he finally gets a strike here in the 6th. And Andrew Anderson, that he did strike in the first frame, but Andrew Anderson left the 10 pin on the 2nd frame, and leaves 1, 2, 4. So.
Now how did practice go?
Good.
Did you get any good shots?
I did some good passing too, so.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, it feels like total spring outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, sorry guys, she was talking about, since I done basketball practice, it was a couple hours ago, so, and when Andrew Anderson did, he left a 1, 2, 4, 6, 10 washout in the 3rd frame, and he just, open frame, just only knocked out the 6, 10, and the rest of that, he did strike the 4th and the 5th frame, so I'll see if Andrew Anderson will get it back. So, but yeah, you always want to be careful your ball speed because you always want to be careful too. Only thing that you can whale it is just spares, and that was it. Strike throws, no, that you don't. Okay, I thought it was gonna be on there. So, yeah. So, yep. Yep. Yeah, and yeah, I always mute that because you'll hear those commercials, which is not my thing. But I always talk about what it is 69 degrees outside in Sioux Falls, Dakota. So yeah, it has been warm. So we did tie the record high it since back in 2020, but we need one more degrees to beat it. So if we did, then it'll be our new record. But we are one temp away to beat it. So, but we will see.
For the 82nd time, the U.S. Open brings out the game's best. This decade, the Green Jacket has gone to 5 of today's greatest, some of the most recognizable in the history of the sport. Today, will Vi or Simonson win it again? Or is it somebody else's turn at the top? Hey, take a look there. That's DJ BK entertaining the crowd here. And a few bowlers from Marion University that are here to enjoy the PBA and the best in the
Excuse
world.
me.
Get ready for Andrew Anderson's 6th frame. A strike here, Kyle, could put him right back in contention to win this game.
Yeah, we have a chance to have a little back and forth going here.
So he's detracted by 5 pins, working on 2 strikes, which he really needs that to get in the lead here.
Just throw a good shot here.
Which is that's what the goal is for him.
Andrew, a 7-time member of Team USA.
That is a little let. Oh, it just holds on. I could tell in the strike track that wasn't, or maybe I think that's what it was.
Great shot by there by Andrew. You can see right between the first and second arrow, started to migrate in a little bit, but right where we expected them to play. That's exactly where this pattern is designed to play. You really can't play anywhere else. We saw a lot of high scores from these high rev players attacking from the right side of the lane.
You mentioned high scores. Coming up next will be Chris Vi, and he had 2 300 games in match play this week.
Oh! That went light, but still is good enough. And he got 4 in a row.
Yeah, Andrew's
so that's what he really needs. That
better shot makers on our tour. When he starts getting solid, you see that little look in his eyes. It's dangerous for the rest of his components.
So yeah, now Andrew Anderson leads by 15 pins now.
He's got to get a little touch going to get a double here.
Oh, got it.
So why did he pick the 10th pin up there and have trouble with earlier frames?
Well, it's just a little bit of a feel thing, you know, getting that ball to either read a little bit sooner, shape a little bit more. Could have been a little bit of a hand position deal. He's getting the ball to face up a little bit
that was
more in
a
the pocket. When he runs
good shot for Tim Floyd.
Coming behind the pocket just
so it is a 5-pin match. So
and a strike.
And you see right now the max scores. Anderson still the advantage. If he were to strike out.
Oh! I don't know where that came from. I did not see that coming. That was like dirty. Where did that just came from?
I don't even know what pin that was.
I don't know which pin that was. I don't know. I didn't even follow. I don't know which pin that was, but that is crazy. That was not the half pin. I don't know which pin that was. That's crazy. Measure I have ever seen. Crazy.
Look out.
Got it. That's a good shot. I was like focusing. My eyes is focusing on the 10, and I didn't even see that
Great shot here by Andrew.
coming.
Keeping his composure after Foy getting a little excited with the messenger there. Andrew steps up. He has business to take care of. I expect this shot right here. This one goes down. I think he's going to give it back to Foy. Huge shot here by Andrew. That way, Foy cannot shut him out no matter what he does.
Oh, good enough. Still leads by 15. Man.
And now a great situation where he has put all the pressure on Foy.
Love of God, yep.
Foy has got to return the favor.
All right, let's.
Two frames.
Tim Foy.
Yeah, what an opening match here. Foy just looking strike here in the 9th. He can strike out for 247, which is going to force Andrew to throw the first 2 in the 10th.
Ah, 10 pin does not fall this time. Yeah, that was a good shot. 6 reps around the 10, but
great shot here by
that's a
Tim.
crazy measure, but not
some carry issues. The ball just comes
this
a little
time.
behind the 10 pin, or a little behind the head pin.
Yeah, that
6
really
pin rings
sucks.
Right around the 10.
And that was a bad break too.
The carry gods are not on his side today.
We saw the max score at 226 if he throws 3 strikes here in the 10th.
We need him and Anderson to mark.
Yeah, it's not over by any means, but he has to fill 3 strikes in the 10th here, basically forcing Andrew to mark
Takes
in the
a
10th.
rewrite here.
Damn. Over now.
Maybe I should probably follow that which pin that was. I'll probably just look on the. I'll just look on the replay of that and see which pin that was in the 8th frame. So that's why I'll be focusing on it. There's one.
Yeah, Tim's been one of the hottest bowlers from last year, now continuing into this year with the US Open final appearance today. And he talked about really his lane play. Learning how to adapt to the lanes, learning how to play the lanes for what they're calling for, and adapt his game to that. Just learning how to be a little bit more versatile and not forcing the issue as much.
So let's take another rewrite
Cool and collected.
if that
Tim
was.
Foy
Yep.
Junior still is. His mom and dad, Anna and Tim, are here.
Waiting for a 1-8 stop here.
He decided to take a second re-rack. So there's a 25-second shot clock. And these bowlers can have a re-rack, catch his breath, just
there
like
it
you
goes.
saw,
I
take
can
a deep
probably
breath
hear it.
there. Maybe trying to ice Andrew Anderson.
It's a little bit of both.
So he knew that he needs to
Maybe icing Andrew a little bit, but this is
take
a
his time. That's
must-strike
what the goal
situation
is.
for Foy right here.
Got it. That's what he needs. Now is Detroit by 6 now.
Just a little earlier, that ball caught the lane and drove through the pin so much better. You can see here he got this one just a touch wider, about 3 down.
I don't know what
see it
kind of
read,
like
and now it's shaping
the
into
song
the
that
pins
was, but
much harder, knocking down all 10. You can see that 6 pin coming off the side ball, hitting the 10.
got it. He closed out the 10th. 226. So he needs. Anderson needs a mark and good and good count if I can talk. You see, he needs 15 pins fill to win.
Or he can spare and still get the 5 pins.
If he does strike, then he needs a spare. So that's what the goal is.
Must mark situation for Andrew here. Just needs to take a deep breath, keep his tempo, throw a good shot, see what he's got.
That's a good one. Got it. That's what he does need that. 5 pins will do it for him.
So he breathed a sigh of relief. And when you say that, Terrence going to have a little bit more on that in his next match when he takes on Chris Vide. But Andrew Anderson has been working on trying to keep his heart rate down. He's been working with some special people to help him with that. 5 pins and he wins this match.
And he does.
Right there. Match number 1 is going to go to Andrew Anderson. Very classy there from Tim Floyd Jr.
Andrew Anderson advanced to match number 2 to go against Chris Vi. So.
And he does it quickly.
Well, goodness for that. At least it's not that one on the first shot, so that's for sure. Left a 7-10 on his last shot. I'm glad it's not that one. Because he got it on himself, luck.
There's a possibility he could celebrate his birthday, which is tomorrow. But that means he's got to hit enough pins to get.
That's what Chris Vi has 2 300 games on the match play this week. All right, so yeah, Tim Floyd Jr. gets a good one, but yeah, yeah, I had to look what the crazy messer that knocks out the 10 in the 8th. That I couldn't follow it which pin that was, so I better look at on the replay of that on the 8th frame. So I don't know which one it is. That's why I'm gonna look. Wait, which pin is that? I don't know. Which pin is that? I can't follow it. I don't know which one it is. No, that's not that one. What the heck of pin is that? What is it then? Jesus. Okay, that's not it either. Oh wait, what is that? Wait, let me check on this. Dude, what is it then? I cannot see that thing too well. I don't know which one it is. Nasty part. I know it's not the head pin, it's not the 4, it's not the 7, and it's not the 8. So might be the 2 pin. I'm definitely guessing. Oh god, that was the 2 pin. Are you kidding me? Jeez, that's crazy. Okay, I did look. That was the 2 pin. Just head towards and knock the 10 pin out. How was it that even possible? That's a Tim Floyd Jr. That crazy master. That was the 2 pin. Just knocked the 10 pin down in the 8th frame in match 1. So yeah, this is not a joke. So that is like crazy. I just followed the 2 pin and it is. So that is crazy. So yeah, Andrew Anderson advanced to match number 2. So with a 250 to 226 win. So yeah, that was definitely the craziest Mester I have ever seen. I see Mesters. The only thing that I saw is just a head pin, but I never seen the 2 pin head towards the 10 pin like that. Like all the way to the back and slide that one over. Like that is definitely crazy. So yeah, I know it's on mute right now. It's on the commercial. I don't like hearing that. So yeah, this is crazy. So definitely crazy. Oh yeah. So
But the PBA Tour is home to the best bowlers in the world. but the PBA has much more to offer than just the national tour. The PBA Regional Tour is a pipeline to the main tour. Now, in the regional tour, players can compete closer to home, sharpen their skills, and see if they have what it takes to compete against the best in the world. You also have the PBA 50 program, which offers national and regional tournaments to players 50 and up. Now, beyond the U.S., the PBA has international programs and has regions in Japan, China, Sweden, and France, and is growing every year. And finally, the PBA Junior program offers bowlers under the age of 18 to compete just like their favorite pros and earn scholarship money to help pay for college. So no matter how old you are or where you are, the PBA has a home for you.
And you can take your game to the next level and join the PBA today. Registration fees are waived through March 29th with code NOFEE2026 on PBA.com. All right, first match is in the books, and is Andrew Anderson finding his groove?
I would say so, Rick. After that Aaron shot where he got 5, he comes back with an 8-bagger, and what I liked out of Andrew was how he acted after throwing that strike to shut out Foy. There was no celebration. It was just serious, like he was taking care of business. And if he keeps making shots like that, he's going to be a problem.
All right, so he's getting into his groove. The match coming up has Chris Vi taking on Andrew Anderson. And Don McCune passed away on February 28th, one of the greats of the PBA. He won 6 of his 8 titles in 1973, and that was when he was named the 1973 PBA Player of the Year. Now, the McCune family, the only father, son, and grandson to win PBA titles. So that's Don, Eugene, his son, and his grandson, Kevin, who is actually playing in the field this week. And he was inducted into the PBA Hall of Fame in 1991 in that veterans category. Don McCune was 89 years old.
Yeah, that was kind of a sad one. So I didn't even notice he was on the PBA. So yeah, there it is. That is absolutely crazy. That's going on the commercial break. So yeah, I've been heard that. Yeah, that was like a sad one to see, but yeah, I don't know about this guy at all, but yeah, well, so yeah, so if you couldn't even heard of it, in match number 1 of Tim Foy Jr., the crazy messenger, that was in the 8th frame. That was the 2-pin that head towards and knocked the 10-pin. This is not a joke. You can look on the replay too, so you can definitely look at it. So I know it was pretty kind of fast, but it was the 2-pin that knocked over the 10. I looked the head pin. It's not the 1-pin. It's not the 4. It's not the 7. It's not the 5, and it's not the 8-pin. So I know it's not the 3. It's not the 3-pin. It's not the 9-pin, and it's not the 6-pin either. It was the 2-pin that head towards the 10-pin. So, and yeah, that was pretty crazy. Whenever I looked at replay, it's really hard to even see. So even Kyle Sherman can't even know that which pin that was. So yeah. So yeah, this is like the very first messenger that I seen. When the 2-pin head towards the 10, all I see is just a head pin that head towards the 10. But I seen that the head pin just hit the 4-pin and the 4-pin knocked the 10. I've been seeing that. That's the only thing that I only see. But not the 2-pin. I never seen it. So yeah, that was like pretty insane. So yeah, I'll see how Chris Vi does, since I know Chris Vi, if you heard of it, Chris Vi has 2 300 games in match play this week. So I was like, dang, he is definitely ready for it. So, so I guess we'll see what happens here. So I know Tim Floyd Jr. has was I know he was good, but excuse me, good lord. Yeah, he does struggles on TV too. So he struggles a lot on TV. So yeah, I always want to put on mute so I can keep on talking about it. So yeah, that's like a shame. But yep, Andrew Anderson advanced. So
Back in 2021 in Reno, Nevada, it was COVID. That means, yeah, he was wearing a mask when he went out there and won his first career title and first career major. Pretty dramatic win over Jacob Buttrup, going 214, 213, and a very emotional. One of the things Chris Vine mentioned was he wished he could have celebrated with somebody. There was nobody there, no fans or anything, that could celebrate with him. As we look at the U.S. Open winners since 2020, Omani started that, then we saw Chris Vine, Simonson, Tackett, Truth, and Tackett over the past 5 years. This matchup has Andrew Anderson moving up to take on Chris Vine. And Andrew Anderson is going to bowl first on the left leg. Andrew, a bowler that was following in his brother's footsteps more than anything. Started out in MGMA bowling in Michigan at 11 years old in that youth league. You were supposed to be 15 years old, but he talked him into letting him bowl because he wanted to be with his brother who was bowling in the league as well and was older.
here we go, starting match 2. And the flat 10.
Yeah, I think that's what helped forge Andrew into the player he is today. When you're at a young age and you're developing and you're always getting pushed by older players, it just helps you develop so much faster. Andrew here, you can see he's throwing that storm concept, even a weak 10 there.
Or kind of like a weak 10, whichever you would call it. Got it. He gets a spare.
And he will take on the number 3 seed, Chris Vine.
I'm Chris Vine from Blacklick, Ohio, 2021 US Open champion.
Yep, there you go. That's all I did watch that, and that was his very first major back in 2021. So that was, yeah, that was like
10 years now.
Absolutely crazy.
That one major open in Reno.
Oh, I was gonna say saw 9 and nope, it knocked the 9 pin down late.
US Open champion,
And that was a good shot for Chris Vine. So,
high flush. Looks like
and that was the
comes out of nowhere.
you see that was the 3 pin that knocked the 9 pin out. So
Winning with no fans there.
I've been seeing a 2 pin that head towards that 9 pin, but
different. I remember when
well,
my first
kind of
time
all
when my
depends.
dad was
So
there and be able to embrace him. There's no other feeling than that. So
second frame,
let's see if we can get it done.
and just enough to get a strike. That's a good start for the first 2 frames.
Mom is here.
Double strike.
Very big, not only fan favorite, but the industry. She's right behind him there. She makes some of the best chocolate chip cookies I've ever had in my life.
It's unbelievable.
And everybody knows about it.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that
she
was
is known for the cookies.
good too.
And there's something about it. There's a little hint of something at the end of it. I just couldn't quite figure out. But Andrew here.
Andrew Anderson gets a strike. Yeah, that was a really good shot for Chris Vine. So
High flying, non-stop action. Don't miss WWE NXT this Tuesday and every Tuesday at 8/7 Central right here on the CW. So after the spare, his first frame, he comes back with a strike.
I love bowling so much. Even it is indoors, so you won't have to worry about weather delays too. So you won't have to worry about that since And it was gonna go high. Ugh. 3, 4, 6, 7, 10.
Greek church.
No, Rick,
It was gonna go high, probably immediately out of his hands. So it was like a flat 10 the last time. Now it turned to this.
Really grabs on it. Ball goes right through the face.
That was like the same frame that when you let the washout 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. That was that. Oh, close. In the open frame. In the same frame.
You hear him say this lane. He's bowled on this pair of lanes before. Last on the step ladder.
Yeah, that was the same frame, so it's one thing I was talking about. Now Chris Vi leads by 24 now.
Yeah, Chris Vi electing to throw the concept. It's a weaker reactive ball that kind of
This is his bowling ball that he is
giving him control of the right side here.
Just enough. I kind of knew it was going to go a bit light, and I thought the tempo was down, but nope. It was good enough to get it out. Or if the set pin was down, but neither 1 or 2. But that's 3 in a row for Vi.
They messed it up just a little bit.
It's nice when it shows who's
didn't really fit it well. Chris threw it, said, "Oh, I kind of like this," and he kept throwing it, and that's the ball he threw all week this week. So I think Darren should get a little something out of that.
So 4th frame,
If Chris gives it
working on 3 strikes, and that went light and just only leave the 2.
This time it's the 2 that stays up.
Goodness, that at least it's not the. At least it's not a double wood, so at least the 8 pin just fall down. So which is gonna be an easy spare.
It actually takes a lot for him to slow his speed down. Ball comes up light. You're seeing these players get a little confused on this lane. They're having some balls come light.
Yeah, they get self-confused. It's gonna be an easy spare for. Well, that's a nice spare ball for him. Yeah, that was no problem. That's 9 out of 9 of the 2 pin this week. So now Andrew Anderson's dethroned by 33 pins. When he lost to E.J. Tackett on finishing second of the 2025 US Open, so I did remember that.
But right now, this left lane is giving them issues.
Oh, great. 7-10. Wow. That's a pocket 7-10. That was the same one, like in the. Look at that. That was crazy. Yeah, put your hats on. Only 4 times. No, but it did bounce, but bounced off the wrong way. So back-to-back open frames. Now he is dethroned by 44 pins.
Being able to try to keep that heart rate down.
I know I have leave a pocket 710 once on the shot, but I believe in 710s before, so if you, well, I'll just say that after when it's on the commercial breaks, I'll focus on the ball.
To flip a certain switch, he said, "My good days are just as good, but my bad days aren't so bad."
Oh my god. What in the world? Back-to-back 710s. Is that literally a joke? The 6 pin wrapped around the 10. Look at that. That was back-to-back 710s. Look at that. That's a good shot too. My god, that was. You can never believe this. Golly, 3 open frames in a row. That's a bad break. That's a really good shot too, and I can never believe this one. Gee. Yeah, like, ouch. That kind of hurts him so much.
Time to really put the hammer down.
And he feels good about that. Gets him a strike. I wonder what the last time, like, back-to-back 710s. That was back in, like, 2022 of the PBA Shark Open, like, when, if you know that Jason Sterner released back-to-back 710s, that's what the very, last time, and now here it is now. Chris Vi, if he strikes here, he'll be a 65-pin lead. And yeah, that's a good shot. That's a really good shot for Chris Vi. He feels good. 65-pin lead. He is on a roll. Chris Vi is really enjoying that.
The advantage here in the second match. Chris Vi looking for his second US Open. Does it happen today?
We will see. Alright, so I'm going to pause that. Yeah, that was a bad break for Andrew Anderson when he left the 3, 4, 6, 7, 10 in the third frame. Now he left the 7-10 in the fourth, and all of a sudden another 7-10 on the fifth frame. Like, yeah, that was like the worst breaks I have ever seen. That, even though on the strike track, it was a really good shot, but you know the 6 wraps around the 10, but the 7-pin stands so with it. I know I have been leaving pocket 7-10s before, but even though on last Thursday on the 5th of this month, I did cross it over, and I left a 7-10, which it doesn't make sense. So, but yeah, I would never believe on my eyeballs. So yeah, and yeah, I have never done back-to-back 7-10s. Only a 7-10 I did, just only once, but I never done back-to-back 7-10s. So yeah, I'll never say a word about that. So yeah, that's not the way that he don't wanted this. Which that was really unexpected that. So I think Andrew, I gotta slow down. I've been talking too much. So I think Andrew Anderson, probably he'll have some, like, kind of like a ball change or something. He needs to probably figure that one out and see that which one that it'll be, or keep making the same ball. But well, let's see what his coach says. But yeah, Chris Vi really feels good about himself. That he has, like, just only one nice spare, was like just leave it a 2-pin, but all of a sudden he still continues to make strikes. So that's why he's in a 65-pin lead. So Chris Vi feels good of himself. So yeah, hopefully he'll keep making the same ball, and he'll just keep on moving on to of himself. I'm gonna check what temperature is now. So I'll check what temperature is now. So definitely pay attention on that. Still is 69 degrees right now, so we need one more temp. So there we go. So still is 69, but we did tie of our record high, so that's good.
Welcome back inside Royal Pin. Well, coming up, Born to Bowl, an HBO
Royal Pin.
5-part documentary
Born to Bowl.
following the stars of the PBA Tour from a 24 and executive producer Vince Stiller debuts Monday, March 16th.
HBO original.
That's on HBO and streaming on HBO Max. Well, let's take a look at the frames of the game, brought to you by Progressive Insurance. And
Here's in the fourth frame, and here's in the fifth frame. Yeah, he can't believe it.
Unbelievably bad breaks for Andrew.
Yeah, that was like a bad breaks for him. So that would have done a strike in the fifth.
And he
So yeah, that
struck
was like a
together
bad
8
break
strikes
for
in
that
first
one.
match, and now he's got 3 open frames.
Yeah,
he's
3
got,
open
there's
frames.
2
That's not
halves of
good.
every game now, and he's basically in a must-strike
He's falling
territory
to
from here on
an
out.
open. Oh man, he hates it. Yeah, leave crossover leads to the 6.
It's hard to regroup after having 3 opens in a row, but
Yeah,
we
it
saw
is
him
hard.
in the
It's
first
definitely
match was
hard.
kind of on the good side of it with Tim Foy bowling a great game, but not getting the carry. Then this is how quick it can just reverse. Now Andrew, not bowling terrible, but back-to-back 7-10 just completely takes the wind out of your sails.
Picks up the spare.
Excuse me.
How do you regroup? How do you regroup after this when you have such an insurmountable mountain in front of you?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, especially when your opponent only has 1 miss through 6 frames, but you just got to get back to basics here. Try to clear your mind. Try to just do what got you here in the first place.
And 6 wraps around the 10. He can never get a break.
That heavy sigh.
That's not the break that he don't want at this.
Just not going the way that Andrew Anderson thought this second match was going to go. Picks up that spare.
He did bounce the 10 pin out, but so 162 people are watching, so that's why a lot of people loves to watch PBA bowling. There's Chris' parents right here, as you will see. Yeah, 66 pin lead. He feels good of himself. That's a good one. Ah, solid 9. That was a really good shot. Yeah, that was a good shot, but when high flush.
Just leaving the 9 pin. A little interesting. Starting to
Well, at
see
least
some early
it's no
hook
split, so
on these lanes,
9 pin, all 9 pins this week, all 22 that he converts 9 pins.
For that. It tends to hook a little bit earlier, and again, it's usually the troubled lane.
Yep, he got it. Now it's 23 out of 23 9 pins this week.
Production ceremony earlier this year. We saw Chris Vai get Tony Ray's Community Service Award, and that's because he is so philanthropic, very involved in.
Wow, congrats on him. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, well.
He gave just a beautiful speech up there, very eloquent, and so.
That's a beautiful speech, right here. So. Oh man, watch out. Okay. It got a strike.
Yeah, Chris, very stoic on the lanes. Very intense, but off the lanes,
65 pin lead.
I used to room with him a lot on tour.
I'm pretty sure Chris Vai will move on because it's probably going to be a tad too late if Andrew Anderson doesn't strike in this ball.
If you're Andrew Anderson, you got 3 frames to go.
Messer takes the 10 pin out.
There to get that strike. Did you see him smile? Maybe got away with one, which is good to see him smile. He knows that this one is really out of his control. Chris Vai's put together.
This isn't my strike song.
Yeah, he's gonna replace this.
Yep, that sure it is.
We were talking with Andrew Anderson, and he said, I have to have some
How am I
type of
supposed to bowl after that?
an intensity.
How am I supposed to bowl it after that?
He says
Well,
music
he knew that his
very
game
intense.
is over, so he knew about that.
He'll listen to country music. He'll listen to whatever it is.
So
But has to
Chris
have that
Vai
emotional
will be
component.
moving on to match number 3 against
Likes to really get after it. So the music has to match that.
Patrick Dombrowski. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what kind of names.
Let's listen to a little country music, which I can get behind that.
Andrew will watch as Chris Vai will finish it out. He has already defeated Andrew Anderson.
Excuse me. So there you go. He did strike.
So strikes were definitely something that we saw a lot of. Let's take a look at our Bowl TV highlights. This week in match play, Chris Vai rolled 2 300 games. That's right, 2. He was perfect in game 2 of the first block and game 2 of the third block.
Wow, what a good break. My gosh, he is like extremely lucky.
And his max for this one will be 258. Knowing that he has this match already in hand,
Oh, take that 9-pin, take that. I think you stick around with that just for that.
These players need to be in. He might try a little bit of reactive ball, or he might try a little bit of a different angle of attack here, just to see what happens. The last couple in this left lane, he got them right quick. The ball ran,
man, he really
and actually
feels
had
good
quite a bit of angle going through the pocket. I think he's going to try to get the ball up the lane a little bit more here, just to see what it does. You see, not as far right on that shot.
Nope, not this time.
The middle part of these lanes has glide oil. There's actually 2 different oils being used. Glide in the middle, which is a very slick oil.
That's his spare ball right here. That was pretty cool when he threw.
So, getting that ball in that slick oil, the ball is just going to try to hydroplane a little bit. That's why these players have to get the ball out to the right.
Got it. So 246 for Chris Vi.
Andrew Anderson will finish out. And while he is finishing out, we're starting to see Dombrowski has walked through. Simo has walked through.
Yeah, that one, nice shot.
3-6-9.
3-6-9.
Yeah, Dombrowski's definitely taken in, seeing what these bowlers are doing, seeing where they're having good reaction from, seeing where they're missing. But what a week by Andrew this week.
Maybe.
I know he's a little disappointed.
Maybe yes.
A little disappointed in this game, but this man.
And there's your lowest score right here for Andrew Anderson. I've been seeing PBA Pros. They have that score just like this.
I mean, just unbelievable bowling. Just
same thing on Andrew Anderson. He has lowest scores before. 159.
But it was a big week, and you see Anthony Simonson applauding the effort for Andrew Anderson. Patrick Dombrowski is getting ready to do a little bit of warm-up. And so, it is Chris Vi who has moved up one rung on that step ladder, and he will take on the number 2 seed. Patrick Dombrowski is heading out onto the lane. He'll get warmed up, and we'll see if this roller coaster aficionado has anything for Vi.
Tahini, the irresistible blend of mild chilies, lime, and sea salt, is perfect for adding flavor your way. What's your way to Tahini?
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards.
So yeah, and yeah, so Chris Vi wins 246, 159. Yeah, well, we've been seeing PBA Pros that they done like this low. If you know that Tom Doherty that's like in like I don't know 2012 Tournament of Champions or something. So when Tom Doherty has low score of 100, if you guys know that, even I do, I was like, how? Yeah. Well, I could get like higher than that, but not over 200 yet because I cannot do it yet. Yeah. So. Yeah, if you know that really caused Andrew Anderson to lose that on the third frame. He left the 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, and all of a sudden the fourth leaves us a 7-10, and then the fifth he left another 7-10 again, and that definitely caused him to lose this match. So yeah, I couldn't believe it. So. So, yeah, that does sucks. Like a lot. So, yep. Yeah, it's 69 right now. Oh, wait a minute. Temperature has been changed. So, let's see. 71 degrees in Sioux Falls. We beat on our record high. The record high is 69, but that was our new record high in March 8th, 2026 today. We did got it. So yeah, so Patrick Dombrowski, yeah, he has never probably win the PBA title, which I probably never see him win yet. So I know Chris Vi has one major, the 2021 US Open champ. I did watch that during when COVID hit. Yeah, it's pretty weird with no crowds, like nothing to celebrate, but well, hopefully this will be his. Excuse me.
A year ago at the PBA Illinois Classic, it was Santu Dahabanainen who was able to get the win as he defeated Chris Vi.
Yeah, I remember that. He did defeat Chris Vi. Whoops. What's my balance? Illinois Classic is next Sunday. So you better not to miss that. There's a bowling team.
Bowling squad here to enjoy some bowling with us inside of Royal Pin Woodland. Match number 3 has Chris Vi now taking on the number 2 seed in this match, Patrick Dombrowski. Let's hear from him.
I'm Patrick Dombrowski from Parma, Ohio. I'm looking for my first U.S. Open title and national title.
PD or Dom?
Man, yeah, he has never won a title. He's 46 years old and 25 years pro, and yeah, he has never won a PBA title, and not a major title either. Oh, that went light. Leaves a 248.
Yeah.
So this could be like
an old school bowler.
That's an old school bowler too.
Feel and a very clean release.
So.
In a game where it's all about power, this guy has some of the best touch on tour. Now you're going to see Patrick play a little bit further left than the other players. Yep. That's because he's a little slower ball speed.
These people on live chat, you guys already knew about this stuff. Oh, got it. Not the luck, but he'll take that spare. So.
Very first ball in front of this crowd on TV.
Absolutely. You cannot replicate the feel that it is to bowl on TV, especially if you haven't done it in a while. I watched Patrick throw quite a few pocket shots in practice. That one just got a little ahead of him. Now, Chris.
So Chris Vi using the same ball. So yeah, he really feels good using this ball on match 2. Here we go in match 3. And nice, lovely tempo at 10 on the start for Vi.
Little love tap on that 10 pin there. 6. Barely gets a 10. Little side profile of Chris here.
So
again, just such a strong.
Yeah, that was really awesome what he even does.
One of the young two-handers.
Yeah, he still feels good using this ball. So
before it was really popular. He was very unique in his style. And it's just good to see the player that he's grown into, especially over the last 5 years.
Well, when you talk about
Get the 10 out!
So you may hear the crowd, get the 10 pin out, and it did.
I don't think they get any younger than Chris Vi as far as when he first
that is a good.
And he had to throw with 2 hands. I mean, you got a 6-pound ball. That was an 18.
I'm a one right-hander, so I cannot do it with 2 hands.
I mean, look at Chris. He's an athletic dude, strong guy. He's got a 37-inch vertical leap. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Now, Patrick. He's the
Patrick Dombrowski. Let's see what he does on the right lane. All right, went light, but good enough to strike.
He's a thrill seeker. Taryn, we've talked a lot about
Let's see what he does on the left lane when he left the 248.
Dombrowski had that backing.
No, absolutely not. So what you're watching here is his YouTube channel, Team Coaster Bowlers. Patrick is
oh,
obsessed
geez.
with
So look at
He estimates
on
he's
it
on
on the
140
roller
different
coaster.
coasters
Well,
anytime he's competing within 30 minutes of amusement park. He's
even
on
when
the
it's
rides
up
and
and
roller
down, I
coasters every
cannot
Sunday when he's home.
handle
He goes
that.
to
So
Cedar Point.
I
He's
can
chosen to
never.
get to Saudi Arabia to ride Falcon's flight.
And that went high,
Longest
3,610.
fastest
I kind of knew that was gonna go high since when I kind of knew
Square on the head
on
pin,
the
he leaves
break point.
the 3-6-10.
Yeah, so hopefully he'll figure it out of something.
You gotta hit it
But
just
I
right
don't know
angle. It's
if
very
he
choppable.
will be.
Hit just on the right side of that 3 pin.
Look out! Okay, that was just good enough, but almost missed the attempt pin too.
There's luck involved in sometimes spares?
In bowling, there's a lot of luck.
Okay.
There was a lot of luck, but you
Alright,
get
so
something
picks up
and
the spare.
you don't luck and you
now
don't.
Vi working
Finish in third in
on the double.
2025 US Open at the Pinwood. Light leads to 2-8.
Gotta roll it a little bit more than that. Gotta roll it a little bit more than that. So you can hear Chris talk about he needs to roll it a little bit more, meaning
Yeah, he needs to
he got his
roll
hand
probably a
on the
little
side
bit
of it,
more.
creating a little side rotation.
Patrick
He's gotta
Dombrowski,
roll
he
it,
needs
that
to
ball's
figure
gotta
out on the
read the
left lane. If he
early
does it, then
enough
he
so it
will.
starts shaping into the pocket.
He'll probably
If
lose
he
it.
doesn't do that,
4 out of 4 of
hydroplane
2
just enough
eights
to miss the
this
pocket,
week.
hence leaving the 2-8 here. Now, fairly easy spare, just is going to move his
That
feet
was
a
an
couple
easy
boards
spare,
to
so
the
he'll
right,
probably
keep his
just
target
hook
about
at
the
it.
same.
And he did. That was a good spare. So 5 out of 5 of the 2-8. So
and our stats come from
so he leads
Lane
by
Talk.
8
Want to
pins.
take your bowling to the next level? Head to lanetalk.com.
Keep stacking good shots here. Come on.
One of the great things about the PBA and these professional bowlers is they'll wear a microphone on TV, so we get to hear them talking to themselves.
For the good and the bad.
Yes.
That's a good one. Yes, it is. That was a good shot. I could tell about that one. So
What a great shot
that's a
by
good
Chris.
shot for Chris Vi.
After that 2-8 lead,
After a 2-8 lead, and then he gets back on strike.
gets into about 4 down lane. It
You
really
see, that's what
creeps
Chris
right
Vi
about
does
here, and
on
he gets to do
the
that and starts shaping into the pocket,
left
driving
lane. So
through
that's
the
what
pocket,
he
as
will
you can
do.
see there. Great shot. He wants to throw more of those. Once he figures out this right lane, things are going to be good for him. Now Patrick here.
And that light
There leaves the 2.
leaves just the 2
Yeah,
pin.
this is what we talked about early, is when you start migrating in, shaping the lanes a little bit too much and giving the ball away.
Yeah, so
It's very inconsistent. This pattern is designed to keep your angles right in front of you, and even someone with such
yep, he did got it. He's probably changing balls here.
Now looks like here's a ball change.
Yeah, he's having a ball change since he went light like
It's a symmetrical ball.
3 times now and went high just
And
one
they can
time.
do that. They have 10 balls in their arsenal if they can. We saw Joey handing this ball, but that's completely legal to change balls.
Of course, they were
Yeah,
limited
that is probably
to 10
illegal
balls
to
this
change
week.
balls if that was. 7 pin does not fall down
A lot
for
more
him.
pin action there.
Man,
A
I thought 7 pin
smile on
will
his face.
fall down, but it did not.
Why that didn't end up taking out the 7.
You see
Over
Dombrowski's great touch there. He almost just lays
200
out the lane.
plus
You
people
can't even hear
are
this guy's ball touch
watching,
the lane
so
when he
that's
throws
good.
it. Great touch. So clean with his release.
Alright, well,
Good shot there. But
that's
again, the
4
inside
spares
part of this lane is
in.
very tricky, and if they're not broken down
Oh, wait a
just
minute.
right, it can be really difficult to carry or simply just in the
That's 3 spares in a row now. I remember he did strike in the
Spare,
second
strike,
frame.
spare.
So Chris Vi leads by 10, working on
Vi
a
coming up.
strike.
And he
Probably
has a
working on
strike,
two strikes.
Strike.
Ah, 10 pin. That's a good shot. Yeah, that was a good shot too.
Yeah, he really liked that one. He rolled that one out to the friction.
But I won't complain on that shot, so he'll keep on doing it what he needs to do.
Favorite board games.
He still leads by
at the
10
favorite
if he
game shows on this
picks
season's
us up
Trivia
a
Pursuit
spare.
Style
So
Harvard Scrabble, hosted by Craig Ferguson, as every Thursday.
you
Again,
are
7 Central.
welcome, Michael Evans.
And a bog
If that
hitter for
if
Craig
that
Ryan.
is full name. Whoa, what just
Looked off to the left
happened?
immediately.
Oh yeah.
And again, there's a shot clock. They've got to start their approach 25 seconds after the ball has stopped in.
Oh, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he must have looked at the
Noise
shot
like that,
clock. I'm pretty
reset
sure.
the shot clock for him. It's really quiet in here when they're throwing shots, so it's easy for the players to get distracted. But he needs to regroup here, stay clean.
Got it. All right, that was a good spare for Chris Vi.
Great frame
So
by
that
Chris
was his strike
there.
point right here. So that was his strike point that he's gonna be using.
Very important shot to keep his lead, throw a strike, especially going into commercial break.
We saw him warming up earlier.
Yeah, that was like a good blink.
Is waiting in the
I've been
wings
seeing
to find out
players,
who
they
face
do
in the
when they're
championship
ice,
match.
they blink too, which I've been seeing those. Or not that one. 3610. Well, that was like more than that. You may heard the crowd say, "Get the 10 pin out," and no, it did not. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, here's a 3-6-10. What he's gonna have to do is hit the right side of this 3-pin, then gonna deflect and hit the 6-10.
Yeah, that's what you will do.
I thought
And
that was a good shot by Chris, but he got it to the dry just a little.
yeah, I thought
bit.
that was pretty good too. So the ball just hooked a little bit more too. And got it. That was a good spare.
Quickly executed there by Chris.
Alright, a little bit slow there, but pretty sure that might be a little bit slow. I'm definitely gonna be guessing.
And for the halfway point of this one, Dombrowski has some work that he's got to do to catch up to Chris Vi. We'll find out if he can do it when we return.
So yeah, well, we will see what hopefully Chris Vi will take it back on strikes. So yeah, even Patrick Dombrowski a little bit like not quite on the strike point yet, but he is kind of a little bit struggle a bit of the first 4 frames, but he took a ball change and left and just left the 7. Well, not much luck, but Patrick Dombrowski only has 1 strike and the rest of those is spares. So yeah, hopefully that this is a close match. So Patrick Dombrowski only detrails by 7. So if he gets 2 strikes, he'll be a 3-pin lead. But I guess we'll see what he does after that ball change in the 5th. So let's see what he'll probably do. So yeah, you've been seeing that. None of these PBA pros were not 100%. So some of these things are not 100% of either. If I'm not 100% either. So if it's a bad shot, I'll never get frustrated and just keep talking about it. Well, I'll just stay calm. Even what it knows that what the ball did. So even what your arm did too. So, yep. I'm good. I don't know why I'm coughing for. This is pretty lame. So, yeah, it is in the low 70s in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and we did beat on our. This is our new record. New record high temp, if I was gonna say. So yeah, the record high temp today is 69 degrees, which is back in 2020, like 3 days before the COVID hit. But here we are. We did beat on our record high. It is 71 degrees in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So, yeah, that was our new record high attempt in 2026. That was like that one. So yeah, it hasn't happened too often. So I know here down south in United States, it's been warm. So that's why all the warm air in the south really pushes the warm air in. So that's good for that. So that's why I am wearing shorts and yeah, that's why that. So yeah, it really feels good too for that. So oh wow, you did? Wow. Michael Evans just done the same here too when about that. That's what he did talk about on the live chat. Even I have never leave back to back 710s. That never happened to me. Just only one 710, probably in I'm pretty sure that was probably it. Oh, okay.
DJ BK having a great time. DJ BK, by the way, the youngest.
Look at him. He's really having a good time.
He's full time for the Indiana Pacers, but we've got him here today.
I didn't even notice it if it's on now. So
Patrick Dombrowski has to put something.
let's see what Patrick Dombrowski does when he does struggles a bit. So Detroit's by 7 pins that working on a spare. That he was working on a spare, but he needs some strikes here. Well, he knew that was a good shot. He knew that was a good shot for him. I know Emily Samuelson has the best chance of winning this, so it's going to be a little bit tough for him.
He was just bopping his head along to the music as the DJ was getting the crowd going. I asked him how he's feeling. He shrugged. He said, I feel good. I said, you throwing any less or any more than you typically would because of that finger? And he said, I don't really know. I don't really know what I do for shows. I'm just doing what feels good. So, seems like he's pretty loose.
Yeah, you may say that you can take your practice shots too. So you can do it too. Got it. Leads by 3.
Dombrowski has decided to put a little pressure back on Chris Vi. So Chris coming off with 2 spares.
Yeah, great shot there by Dombrowski. If you want to win a U.S. Open, you have to throw shots like that. Now, Chris needs to respond there. Respond right here.
Nope. Oh, just enough. Got a strike. I thought it wasn't enough, but it was. He does need that, so if he strikes, he'll be taking back the lead by 7 if he strikes here.
In this lane, Chris got a little slow with his ball speed. The ball hooked early, leaving that 3-6-10. You can hear him saying he needs to throw a better one here. And this is huge. Throw the pressure right back on Dombrowski.
Yeah, he led the 3-6-10 the last time he did. Yes, that is a really good shot for Chris Vi. He knows what he needs to do. You see, look at that strike track. That was perfect shot. Yeah, you see that he loves that shot. You may see that with the face of that one. That's a good shot for him.
He's gonna have to make a lot more of those if he wants to take it home. Now, Patrick, back up.
So
throw a double. Starting to dial it in here for the turkey.
That was. Oh wow. Little bit of love.
So now, Patrick Dombrowski has got that 3-pin advantage as we see the max scores. He can't falter, and now he can put a little bit more pressure on Chris Vi.
He's probably going to win this one. If he doesn't strike, then Chris Vi will have a chance to win this one. Little bit of pointer. He saw the camera too. That's a good shot. That's a good shot for him.
It's amazing what a little commercial break can do.
Number 2 and number 3 seeds were tough, so
much better than his first ball that he was throwing. Remember, it's the same ball, just a different layout. And you can see there a little confidence. Great shots there, Chris. Let's see how he responds.
Working on a double.
got it. So he needs to close it out to face 2 strikes and something for Patrick Dombrowski if he closes it out.
He was just 4 years old. But away from bowling, Chris is a golfer. Like, he thinks that golf and bowling they go hand in hand, because he says you're really on an island in both sports.
So let's see what Chris Vi does here in this one.
Bowling, and you have to do the same thing in golf.
Yeah, a lot of
this is going to be a little bit tough here, but we will see how he even does.
He's a great one.
Oh my God. Jeez. That's what happens.
Such a bad break for Chris there. I thought this was a great shot. I mean, we saw this before.
Yeah, I thought that was good too, but 7-10. That's not the way.
Where he wanted to, ball just doesn't quite shape up, and that could be a 7-pin, that could be a 10-pin, but unfortunately it leaves both.
He goes for the 10, and he'll pick it up.
And open frame, yeah, that really sucks.
For Chris Vi.
Yeah, the 7-10s, Rick. Been the story today. It seems like people are getting momentum, and then all of a sudden, bam, a 7-10 comes out of nowhere and just puts the brakes on it.
Needs to say.
To win.
Excuse me.
Patrick Dombrowski. And he'll be one step closer to his first title.
Yep, he did.
He strikes to start the 10.
You could know what's gonna happen, so you could have known.
Up the ladder. He will face Anthony Simonson. So now finishing it out, does he throw a different ball? Or does he stay with what has worked for him?
I think he's going to stick with this ball. I think the lanes aren't going to transition a whole lot from here on out. They've kind of settled in. And since coming out of commercial break, I really like this ball. Crossover there.
Well, don't do that. Don't cross over, man, huh? Don't do that. I always like to mess with them. I always like to mess with them. I always like to mess with it. I do this all the time, though. What are you talking about?
And he's going to need it to take down that man.
We're seeing a lot more confidence right now out of Dom.
Thinking he was going to win this one, anyways. Yeah, he was going to win that one. Anyways. So.
This match against Chris Vi, that means now he will face off against the #1 seed.
This is going to be tough for that, so we will see.
Almost a second home. He has been great here.
All right, you've got a shot at a title. You just beat one US Open winner to get here. Where are you at mentally right now?
Just focus on the next shot. Don't think ahead. Just take one shot at a time.
I know that your hashtag is throw it better, but we watched you really settle in and start throwing that ball very well towards the end of that. What was the difference for you?
Just listen to my caller. Throw it better.
Always listen to the caller, guys. When in doubt. Thank you for the time. Good luck.
Thanks, you.
Okay, so you know we talked.
Yeah, that was crazy when they wear the 7 and the 10 on their heads.
Right now, but he's going to have to, because he's going up against the #1 seed, Simo.
Yeah, so I knew that he will struggle a bit, but yeah, that was a bad break for Chris Vi. So yeah, that kind of sucks. So yeah, and that's why Patrick Dombrowski will Patrick Dombrowski that advanced to the championship match. So hopefully he'll win his first major and his first PBA Tour title. So since he has never won it yet, so pretty sure we'll see. Yeah, well, we've been seeing PBA pros that they've been throwing plastic balls. They've been throwing plastic balls. Pretty sure that's what Simon will probably be doing. Or I don't know. Maybe we'll see. So yeah. So so yeah. So it is looking good. Looking pretty good. So yeah. And 231 people are watching, so that's why I love watching PBA bowling and the rest of these people. Oh yeah. Like a lot of them love love it. So yeah, and so yeah, it's really nice out, which is good. So that's why I am wearing shorts, wearing my t-shirt. So that's all it cares. So that's why I always want to keep live streaming on PBA bowling. So it knows that it's a correct date. I don't know what kind of commercial is that with that cloud of side by side, but I don't know what the heck that one is. Which is a little bit weird, but okay. So
Royal Pin is rocking, and for good reason. Great final matchup with Dombrowski, who is trying to take on the #1 seed Anthony Simonson, and really
yeah, 25K. So it's probably not a bad week. So well, yeah. If he didn't win, I'll just probably take a. He'll just probably take the money. So Mesa, you don't have to win all the time. So
It's unbelievable, these stats. I mean, as a bowler, I can't even fathom what he's done in this building and in the US Open in general.
He also won the Masters in this facility, so that's why he calls this place his second home. So, okay, now we have a matchup of a 46-year-old, the oldest bowler in the field right now, going up against the youngest bowler in the field, 29 years. Do we think Dom has got the groove going right now?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I bowled against Patrick Dombrowski for a long time now, and this guy is a shot maker. He got settled in late in that match through the back seven to win, and these are just, I can't wait to watch this title match because Simo, the most creative bowler that we have on this tour, a guy that can make the great shots from anywhere on the lane, and then Dombrowski, a guy that's never won, looking to take home his first title. If that's a US Open, that's going to be crazy.
One of the most emotional bowlers also in Simonson, so if something doesn't go his way, we have seen before where he gets a little frustrated. We've seen him punch himself. We've seen him talk to the crowd.
Yeah, Simo bowls with a lot of passion. And that passion comes out in the good and the bad. You know, we've seen a guy like Pete Weber the same way. Can get the crowd going, but you can also see, you know, when you wear your emotions on your shoulders like that, you get the good and the bad.
yeah, I will never get frustrated because you will never
It's going to be a good match.
That's what we've
focus
got
on it.
coming up. That's right. The final match The number 1 match. It's Patrick Dombrowski.
Like, I would never say a word about it. And know what? It did wrong to it.
At Storm, we're known for our innovations.
I just don't want to press the wrong button, which I almost did. So, yeah, if it's a bad one, I will never speak or anything just yet. But 5 to 10 seconds later, then I'll just maybe know what it did wrong to it. So yeah, I just don't want to get frustrated because it's probably not good for it, or else like, you'll never focus your thing. So yeah. So yeah, we'll see who's going to win. So, and that commercial right here is the stupidest thing ever. Yeah, that was so stupid. Look at that. Look at that. That was like the stupidest commercial. You would kiss your mother goodbye, which is so stupid. Like, come on, man. You do better. You. Jesus. Yeah, I'm a one-hander, right-handed, so I don't bowl with 2 hands, so I literally don't. So I just don't. So yeah. So yeah, it is looking pretty good. Yeah, and if you turn your forward clocks 1 hour, it was today. The daylight saving time forward 1 hour. Just don't forget to do that if you done it last night. So if you did that, so because I was always pay attention, so what the correct day, I mean the correct date that was. Yeah, so yeah, having these days longer, I love that, and yeah, it's getting close to spring. Not in about like 12 days. That's what it says on mine. So yeah. Wish it was all like terrible text. That'd be awesome. So it's a little surprising. So. I don't know what the heck that means, but so. What's in your wallet?
Just how good is Anthony Simonson? Well, he has 5 major titles already.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
The 16 majors, the USBC Players Championship, 22 US Open, 22 Masters, and then the 23 Masters. And that young man has accomplished a lot, and he's looking for his 2nd US Open. He would love to hoist that trophy at the end of the day. Let's take a look between the arrows and compare these two. Talked about the age, the years pro. The titles is the major numbers here. 16 for Simonson, and Dombrowski could get his first today.
Well, hopefully this will be his first, but I guess we'll see.
I'm Anthony Simonson, currently residing in Las Vegas. I am the 2022 US Open champion.
Be great. Hit your interesting here. Simo electing to start on the left lane, which means he's going to finish the match on the right lane. This left lane has been the problem lane for the bowlers today. Let's see how the champ starts out the match.
And it sure was a strike.
You'll notice we've had two-handed bowlers, one-handed bowlers, but they've all been right-handed bowlers.
Yeah, a little different from our first couple shows of the year. All right-handed bowlers, all playing very similar parts of the lane, all breaking it down, managing this transition. That's what Simo's strength is. He manages transition better than anyone. Now, Patrick Dombrowski looking to start his match with a strike.
Got it. That was a good shot.
You take on the #1 seed, well, you back up his strike with your strike.
You know, it's never easy winning majors. No matter what you do, you're going to be going against a giant like Anthony Simonson in our sport, Patrick Dombrowski. This would be an incredible feat, going for his first title and also a major, a US Open. Looking to start off with a double.
That's pretty good. It sure was.
So now,
Double strike.
last game, that's 9 strikes in a row for Dom. That's
9 in a row? Holy cow, dude. Gee.
in this
That's
match, or in
crazy.
this week. He bowled 23 strikes in a row. He had a perfect 300 game, and then he backed it up with a 299.
Yeah, Dombrowski was
Oh my
out of
God.
the number, out of the cut.
Crazy,
He's on the outside
dude.
looking
Crazy.
in, goes 300 and then follows it up with a 299 on an extremely demanding pattern. Absolutely unbelievable. A Simo here looking to match.
And 10-pin stands. Yeah, that was, if you heard him, that was a bad shot. He means that was not good, so.
Enters the pocket. A little bit of a flat 10. That 6-pin just lays in the gutter there. I think Simo was a little off with his touch and feel. He's able to make these little manipulations with his hand position and ball speed better than anyone. So he's more in tune with how he can throw the ball than most. And he just felt like he's a little off on that shot right there. But good spare, stay clean. Remember, Simo's coming in cold here. Dombrowski has a really good feel of what these lanes are doing. 9 in a row for him at this point. Simo looking to get back on track here with a strike in the third.
So he picks up the spare. And now moves back to that left lane.
You got to be joking.
You have got to be kidding me.
That's 5 7-10s.
Another 7-10
This-
split. I mean, this is absolutely killing the bowlers today.
Yeah, and another 7. That was not a joke. That was the
Ball just
the
again
5th
comes behind the 10, but I don't think I've ever
7-10
seen this many 7-10 splits
today.
in a match
Never
before.
seen this. Many 7-10s. Ah, dang it. That sucks. Gosh. Jeez.
I mean, at this point,
I
Rick,
can
it's
never
moving
believe how
straight
many
away from those
7-10s
7-10s.
that
The
was.
bowlers are bowling fairly similar games
Yeah.
as far as shot making goes,
1
but
and
those
1.
7-10s are just such devastating opens in the middle of the games.
And again, we remind you
One in
that
this
this will
one,
be
that was
an
Anderson.
uninterrupted final.
Yeah. And we have this. Great church.
A big split
Jeez.
here.
Looks
Gotta have
like
another
Dombrowski
open
got a
frame,
little
but
slow
in
with
the
that one and
same
pays a
frame.
Maximum penalty.
Can we call this a Greek church now?
That's a Greek church right there, Rick.
Thank you.
He's
Yeah,
gonna go for the
that was a
three
great
over to
church.
the
So
right over
what
here,
are you
really
talking
just going
about?
for counts since he's
I'll
working
just
on
head towards
double.
these 3.
If he gets any
Ah.
more of that, he'll be thankful.
Dang it.
But wow, what a missed opportunity. for
That's a
Patrick
big
right there.
miss.
Both with open frames.
Both with open frames, had the real chance to nail the coffin in the Simo early, but now we still have a 4-pin match.
Big exhale there from Dom. As he tries to get back on track here in the 4th frame.
Yeah. I was trying to count how many 7-10s that was. And a flat 10. It's gonna get a bit struggle here in this championship match. So that's probably not a good sign.
The shot before, you can hear him say he threw it a little slow, made a little over adjustment on this left lane, got a little fast, needs to pick the spare.
Alright, got a spare. He is happy about that. You see a smiling on his face.
NASCAR O'Reilly Auto Parts Series roll into the entertainment capital of the world for racing at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. High speeds, high stakes, and no holding back in Sin City as the drivers go all in. Don't miss a second of pure raw racing from Las Vegas Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on the CW, and of course.
We'll see how every time that does after that 7-10 split in the third frame. So let's see what it does in the fourth. And got a strike. That's not a shot at what he really needs. So.
Great rebound shot there by Simon. If you're Dombrowski sitting on the bench, you're kind of kicking yourself a little bit because Anthony gave you a gift to really take a lead.
Simonson needs a re-rack here.
Simo taking a re-rack here. You see a little light mixed on this lane. Much better executed shot.
That's like the same shot as it was.
They can call for a break. So he called for one of his re-racks here.
That's what Anthony Simonson left us 7-10 in the third frame on the left lane. So see if he'll take a lead with a strike here. And that's not a good shot. No. Cross the over leads to D6. That is a big miss, if you see that. Even he kind of knew that was going to go left.
Almost crosses over, almost gets an incredible break, but still pretty lucky.
But not enough to get it. There's a spare for Anthony Simonson. And that really sucks.
The little bit ugly. The players are a little lost. They're trying to figure out the lanes, making these little adjustments. And it's about spare shooting. It's about high quality shots. And whoever's going to make the best shots, the best adjustments down the stretch of this match is going to be the US Open champion.
Patrick Dombrowski has the opportunity to upset the number 1 seed as he strikes here. His max score 251 if he continues to strike out. And we've seen him go on runs. We saw him in the last match go on a 7-strike run.
Yeah, Patrick, his superpower is repeating shots. Once he's able to find that groove, he stays so solid. His release is so clean. He doesn't grab it all. He just has to find it. And once he finds it, he can repeat it over and over.
So, well, he didn't like it, but he gets the big break. That's the same lane like when Anthony Simonson did. Are you literally kidding me? That's like unfortunate. Golly, dude, come on now. Don't do this. That's crazy.
You can get him. He's not proud of it, but he'll take it. I guarantee you that.
Yes, he will.
Okay, there we go. I was trying to get it back there. So.
After Brooklyn by your opponent.
Man, that's great. Oh, he hates it, but he'll take it. Man, they struggle on these both lanes. So Patrick Dombrowski leads by 14 pins. Even I didn't see it in the not that shot. In the fifth frame, must have threw a good shot on the fifth.
He'll take it now.
So
last shot in this lane, Aaron's shot.
Crazy.
Almost went Brooklyn. Needs a double here. Stay within striking distance of Dombrowski.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. And Mester does not get the 10.
And the 10 pin stays up.
Oh man, that's gonna be a core for Anthony.
Shot here again by Simo. They're just having a hard time on this left lane.
Yeah, they're just having a really hard time.
To the pocket, that 1-3 pocket correctly. Just like the 10 pin, Simo knows that he's falling behind. In this
he is falling behind. Every Simonson knows that he's falling behind here, so.
You hear him say nice choice there, he's referring to his ball choice. At this point in the match, he's not scoring like he would want.
Good lord.
Every single person.
Yeah. I love his hair. Patrick Dombrowski leads by 14 pins, 7th frame. No. Does not get to 7. Oh, it must have went high on this strike track. It probably did.
Simon and the reps there talking about a ball choice. See Dombrowski here.
Holy
it's never easy.
Kaloli is right.
Winning a major, that shot probably falls 9 out of 10 times in qualifying, but it's a major. It's a chance to take the lead, and the bowling gods just aren't going to give it to you that easy.
Got a spare.
Chris Schlemmer, the tour rep for Roto Grip, talking with him. And Simo sent to us last night after he was the #1 seed. He said it was
okay, that was a good shot. I just looked at the replay that in the 5th frame for Patrick Dombrowski. That was a good shot. That was on me. 10 pin. Good lord. Yeah, that was a good shot. Gee. Not a good way to see that. Look at the match scores now.
By Dombrowski, leaving the 10 pin. Needs to spare it here. He still has a lead on Simo. Needs to keep it.
And he does. So he still is in the lead. So he still is in the.
For the Go Bowling US Open post-game show presented by AMF.
Now you heard Simo talking about not being able to throw this ball the rest of the game, but it looks like he's sticking with it. He struck.
He still is sticking with it, but I know he does struggles on that.
Maybe make a decision on the other lane, but needs one here.
Needs one here, and he does.
That's why Simo's Simo right there, throwing big shots when he needs it.
It doesn't matter what ball I use. I'm just gonna throw the same ball.
If I throw it that good.
Yeah, because I don't care, because I'm still using the same ball that he is still using the same ball that he says. Yeah,
where they are. That open in the 3rd frame for both bowlers. But Dombrowski has the advantage of those back-to-back strikes.
Measure, does not get the 10.
This time, either.
Gee.
So now in the 9th, looking for a spare, but you see the max score for Simo, 197.
You can see another pocket shot here. Headpin almost comes off the sidewall, but those messengers aren't connecting. But this is why he decided to finish on that right lane. This left lane has been the problem lane.
Yeah, that really sucks.
Simo with a spare here.
All right.
It's out of his control. Dombrowski for his major has a chance to step up and win this.
Major, and first title ever.
And first
He's
title.
46 years old. He's been a pro bowler for 25 years. Most of those, he's been a full-time accountant. And now he's
hopefully he'll get his first major
a couple frames away
and the first PBA Tour title.
And a US Open.
So, looking for his first win. And he does. He needs a mark and good count in the 10th. He needs a re-rack here. That'd be totally insane. I never seen he win a PBA title in a major.
19 pins in this 10th frame.
19 pins to fill.
For Patrick Dombrowski.
And he'll take him out.
This is the biggest shot of Dombrowski's career.
He really needs this one. Needs a spare and 9 pins to shut out Anthony Simonson.
He knows what he's got to do, but he's got to focus on the task at hand. Settle down and make the best shot.
I don't know. Anthony Simonson has the most majors, 5.
But So now he has to get this spare.
He has to get the spare.
To put the pressure on Simon. How tough is this spare?
In this situation, Rick, this spare becomes exponentially harder. Has to spare and get 9. He's going to need to hit the right side of this 3-pin and have the ball deflect into the 10-pin.
Got it. He got it. He got it. That's what he needs.
Dom is 9 pins away from his first ever title. 9 pins, and he wins the US Open.
Unbelievable spare and an unbelievable moment for Dombrowski.
Oh, is it good?
9 pins, and he is.
Seems like it turned like quiet. Yeah, there's probably 10 pins there. I couldn't even tell. So. Oh, gets 8. He needs to tie. I have a chance to tie it up.
That means that Simonson, if he strikes out, could tie, they would go to a roll-off. He has to put 3 strikes together.
Yep.
Remember, Rick, this has been his good lane
7.
the whole match. The left lane's been
Not
his problem
good, so.
lane. This lane he's been solid on. Anyone can step up and throw 3 in the 10th to tie. It's this man right here.
All right, there's 1.
It's down. 2 more, and we go to a roll-off. If he doesn't strike, Dombrowski is the 2026 US Open champion.
Oh boy.
Talk about pressure.
Yeah, Simo here again.
Yeah, he needs 2 strikes to tie
He understands this moment is huge,
in this game.
but you have to dial it down and just execute the best shot you can.
My score is just 197. This is tight.
Needs a strike to stay alive. He got it.
Gets it.
Everyone inside Royal Pin Woodland. They're holding their breath after he releases the ball. You saw Patrick Dombrowski shaking his head a little. He knows that if he would have got 9 pins, this wouldn't even matter. A strike away from going to a roll-off.
Oh, you joking! Wow, how terrible is this? 7-10 to stop him again. Oh my god. That's a 6th 7-10 today. His first title. Wow. How crappy break for Anthony. Shit.
After all these years, pretty sweet that your first one's a major championship.
That is crazy for him. 25 years pro, and he finally got a major title and his first PBA Tour title. Look at that shot. That he knew that was going to come a little bit light on the headpin.
As soon as you thought someone had it in the bag, these 7-10s would come out of nowhere. He knows he didn't throw it his best, but he could have got away from it. But instead, that man right there is your US Open champion.
Patrick Dombrowski out of Ohio.
That is crazy.
The hardware and the jacket. With us today presenting the jacket is USPC President Dennis Hacker, and presenting the trophy will be Jimmy Clapper, the General Manager of Royal Entertainment.
Excuse me.
Darren?
All right. I understand you've got some new threads for Patrick here, Jimmy. Go ahead. Take it away.
Absolutely new threads. Congratulations. First title, first major. Awesome. On behalf of the BPAA and over 1 million members of the USBC, you're our champion. I'm proud to present you with your green jacket. Thank you.
That is crazy. Well, he was trying to. Yep, he got it.
This is amazing. Pardon me, that was Dennis with the jacket. Jimmy's got the hardware now. Jimmy, go ahead, take it away.
Patrick, great bowling this week. On behalf of Open Entertainment, congratulations.
Thank you.
Patrick, your first PBA Tour title, and you are the 2026 US Open champion. What is going through your mind right now?
I'm at a loss for words right now. I thought we were going to go into a roll-off. I thought I threw it good. I tried to make the adjustment off of the 10-pin and just got lucky.
As that one
Yeah,
came
he
to
just got
conclusion,
himself
I was
luck.
looking at your face there, and you just took a moment, and you were kind of staring off. And I was just wondering, what are you thinking? Also, what is your heart rate as that is coming to a close?
I was just getting ready for the roll-off. I know Simonson's resume speaks for itself. So I was just getting preparing myself for that, and luckily it didn't come down to it.
When you look back at your first PBA Tour title, what is the one memory that you will take away from this and remember as the first thing you tell people about winning the 2026 US Open Championship?
No more PTQs at the tournament champions.
Patrick, congratulations.
Thank you.
Man, that's crazy. Yeah, that was way too many 7-10s. Yeah, there was 6 7-10s splits today. So, yeah, 6. That is crazy. Yeah, that was like way too many. I never seen that much 7-10s in my life.
David Small's Victory Lanes in Decatur, Illinois. For Kyle Sherman, Taryn Hatcher, and our entire CW crew, I'm Rick Allen. So long from Indianapolis, Indiana. Marion University, that's how you win a U.S. Open. It was a roller coaster ride for the eventual U.S. Open champion. And Patrick Dombrowski, the 46-year-old, has finally claimed his first title, and he gets the 2026 U.S. Open. You've been watching the PBA on the CW.
What?
So yeah, that was pretty amazing, but yeah, that was a heartbreaker for Anthony. So yeah, that was 6 7-10s splits today. Yeah, that was like too much. And yeah, I never seen that much 7-10s in my life. And that is pretty crazy to leave that much 7-10s. So yeah, I'm gonna say thank you guys for watching, and coming up next is the Indiana Classic is next Sunday, same time at 3 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So you better not to miss that. So, and yeah, and that was pretty crazy. I never seen that much 7-10s in my life, and yeah, that was pretty crazy. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and all I'm gonna say, thanks for watching, and I will see you next Sunday on the live stream. So here's what's coming up on next Sunday. It's going to show to you that it is the Indiana Classic. I mean, Illinois Classic. Excuse me. I thought it was Indiana Classic. I know they haven't done it yet. So yeah, and yeah, it's a little bit too confusing which one it is. So it's so yeah, I think they already have the Indiana Classic. So, yeah. But oh no, wait, they didn't yet. What is this? So like there's like a little bit too confusing. Yeah, I don't think they haven't done it yet. So, yeah, next Sunday is a Illinois Classic on 2 p.m. Mountain Time, 3 p.m. Central Time, and 4 p.m. Eastern Time. That's on next Sunday on CW. And there, I'm glad it shows to that because there's like both of them has the first letter I, so it is a little bit too confusing. So, all right, so hope you guys enjoy. We'll see you guys next week, and I will be still uploading a couple videos for coming for this week. So I'll be still be doing that too. So I don't know what my plans yet, but I will figure something out. So what I'm gonna do. So I know you know on Thursdays I do bowling at Empire Bowl. If you saw one of my videos, I do every week on Thursdays. Me bowling at Empire Bowl for 2 games. So, yep. So, but I guess I'll figure out what the early this week is. So, all right. See you guys. Bye bye.